down to under 30 below zero in many areas at this hour. Now, across the metro region, these are some of the lows, and these are, in many cases, close to the current temperatures. -10 this morning at Sycamore, Harvard -9, -9 at Winfield and St. Charles. There won't be a lot of warming during the day. Here are other lows at Glen Ellen, Lake Geneva, Carroll Stream, and Wheaton, all below zero. Note the wind gusts, though, are blowing, and this is producing wind chills across the board, whether it's at DeKalb, Sugar Grove, West Chicago, or Lowell, anywhere from 27 to over 30 degrees below zero. And look at some of the wind gusts, so 45 miles per hour. This created whiteout conditions last night as it roared into the area in many open regions around the Chicago metro area. The cold air dominates east of the Rockies. It's unseasonably warm to the west, but that's about it. Much of the rest of the country is shivering, and this cold air is expanding its grip. The winds are well organized. They're blowing in from the northwest across the region, ushering this cold air in. And look at the temperature changes in the last 24 hours. We crept up into the 30s yesterday, but they're gone now. We're 24 degrees colder than we were at this time yesterday. Des Moines, Kansas City, Grand Island down by more than 40 degrees. It's been the case all this winter that we fluctuate dramatically from warm and cold, and with a lot of wind in between, as is often the case when you shift air masses with such clear intent. Look at the temperatures right here. 54 below up in northern Manitoba at this point on the wind chills, and we have 23 below wind chills here in Chicago. Now here's what's ahead. Wind chills down to 20 to 30 below zero tonight. That's later today, down to 34 below zero by morning, and rising only to teens below zero during the day tomorrow. That's not much relief, to be sure. And wind chills will be around 30 below zero at sunset tonight as we go into the evening rush hour. Of course, many schools and businesses are closed down today with this cold weather. We'll have wind chills of 30 to 40 below by tomorrow morning, rising to about 20 below after that. So it is going to stay cold, and as you'd expect, a whole patchwork of weather advisories here. There are winter storm watches down along the Gulf Coast where there could be ice, and these are all wind chill advisories. They run all the way from the Dakotas into the mid-Atlantic states right now. So we share our cold air with a good part of the country, that's for sure. And look how the cold air running across the warm waters of the lake, producing whiteout conditions across the lake. If you're driving over into the Michigan snow belt, or you're watching us there on WGN,
shut up.
Visibilities at South Haven, at Benton Harbor, so regular whiteout conditions such as those that came through the area here last night as the cold air came in. We have visibilities around 5 miles at Aurora right now, 4 at DeKalb. So it is, and that's because of blowing and drifting snow, Steve and Dina. So it comes at us in all different forms. Cold, blowing snow, drifting snow, a real wintry scene around here. And it's going to keep up for a while.
Good to know we're not alone, too.
Yeah.
We'll see you in a bit. Thank you.
Okay.
Still much more to come in the noon hour of the midday news.
Southwest Airlines announces big changes to its routes. Plus, more on last night's Grammy winners and highlights from the big show.
And at lunch break, we're making these...
So you're hanging in there? My dogs are outside? Okay. Remember, 5-minute limit. It's important. Oh, how horrible. Just horrible. Hey, you. Get out of the way. Yes. Oh. Oh. My dogs are running off.
14 years. I worked for nursing homes.
Yeah, okay.
Broke my heart. Elderly people.
Yes.
Ignored, even physically abused. So I quit my job and became an advocate for patients. Now I'm Chicago's only claims lawyer. 14 years experience working in nursing homes. And I never lost a case in court. Let me put my experience to work.